So here we are with another review of Sonic X. So we open up to see Sonic on a roof, just looking out into the world. And all of a sudden he starts running and jumps into the sun because he can't handle Chris's bullshit anymore and kills himself. Rest in peace, Sonic. You will be missed. After Sonic comes back, Amy then decides to be all hella nosy and asks where he went. And he said that he went out. As we then proceed to see her have a huge erection for Sonic. And when I say erection, I mean a metaphorical erection, not a real one. Even though I know those exist out there on the internet. Just based on the fan fiction that I read. I know. So Chris is stuffing his face when he realizes and he is informed that his parents will be coming home to see him. Now it's conveyed that his parents aren't really home at all because of how busy they are, and he's really happy at the idea of just seeing them. But then he realizes that now he has to hide Sonic and the others from his parents. So Sonic, Tails, and Amy are eating peacefully, and holy shit, is that a chili dog Sonic's eating? This will be the most perfect episode if he's eating a chili dog right now. Damn. So Chris tells them to stay out of sight while he's at school, and Sonic just gets up and walks away.
Hey, Sonic. Is he mad at me?
Yeah, it's probably because you ruined his lunch by talking so much. So Sonic is acting weird in this episode, and we don't really know why. We then cut to see Eggman at his base, and Eggman is planning his next move, and this is his brand new plan. I mean, listen to this shit.
I've got to think of a way to conquer this planet. Perhaps the children. Maybe one of my robots could brainwash the school kiddies so that they'd love me and honor me and look up to me as a hero, and they could persuade their parents to accept me as their ruler.
You know, the more I see Eggman talk and how his mind works, the more I realize he's not really a genius at all, and he's more of a
stupid idiot. Stupid idiot!
He then picks a robot randomly, and it lands straight at the school. And the robot comes into Chris's classroom, throws Mr. Stewart out of the class, and takes over as the new school teacher. Now, I noticed something about Mr. Stewart in this character, and that's that he has had a complete shift in character. See, when Mr. Stewart was introduced, he was a character that was surrounded with mystique because we knew that he had a secret agenda up his sleeve, and he knew that if he acted over the top, it could ruin whatever mission he was trying to accomplish. But now they just simply threw that out of the water, and now he's just simply a comedy gag. So the kids are starting to love the robot as their new teacher, and Mr. Stewart is trying to get his class back at any cost. The government agency that he works for doesn't listen to him, but this one cop that's random does decide to listen to him and follows him. But when they get to the classroom, the kids are missing because they're outside playing baseball. The cops do nothing about the robot, and Eggman is becoming impatient that his plan isn't working as fast as he wants it to. Dude, you sent this robot out this morning. It's gonna take some time for the plan to work. So the robot decides to be a dick and knocks the baseball out of the park, and out of the world, really. And Eggman doesn't like that the robot is being loved by the kids because it should be him that is admired by the children. We finally see Chris's parents for the first time. Now, this is weird because Nelson, who is Chris's dad, says, "Hey, Dad," and Lindsay, who's Chris's mother, says, "Hello, Father." And I know that there's this whole "your family is my family" dynamic, but it just makes it seem like they both have the same father, and that's... ugh.
Chris's dad seems like a nice guy. His mom is really pretty.
How the hell did you see her from that far away? Sonic is still unresponsive and acting all weird as everyone is still playing baseball at the school, when the teacher catches a baseball and squashes all his students' self-esteem by showing how great he is. Eggman then sends Bakun, or however you want to call it, and Bakun tells him that Eggman is pissed. The robot then decides that he's going to turn on Eggman because he wants to be a full-time teacher. So Eggman is really pissed and he tries to destroy the robot, but quickly we find out that the robot is a coward and does whatever he can do to stay alive. And he puts Chris in detention where he will be forced to admire Eggman. Chris and his parents and his grandpa are all worried about Chris, so they decide to wait, and Amy and Tails call for Sonic to check things out. And he leaves to find out what's going on as we see all the kids in detention taking place, and the kids are forced to draw pictures of Eggman.
It doesn't matter how Eggman stands, he'll always look terrible.
Holy shit, Chris actually said something that was actually funny. I'm amazed. Sonic then shows up and a battle between the robot and Sonic happens, and of course Sonic wins, and Eggman for some reason wants to give Sonic a button. It's just really weird. Like, why are you trying to force this button on people? No one wants this button. So when no one wants it, he decides to leave. It was just very, very weird. Sonic says that Chris's parents are waiting for him, so he runs home to see his parents, and there is a reunion, which is okay, and we see that Chris is really happy now that his parents are here, and we're inferred that Sonic is missing his home planet, and that's why he's been acting weird this whole entire episode. And just like that, the episode ends. Now, it's easy to say that I didn't really like this episode. I mean, the tone of the episode was just very weird. I don't like the shift in character that Mr. Stewart had because it seems like it's completely out of nowhere. Eggman's plan was blatantly stupid and Sonic barely said anything throughout the entire episode. Out of the 5 other episodes that I've seen, it's probably the worst that I've seen in this series so far, and I give this a score of 4 out of 10 Sonics. Do me a favor, let me know what you guys think about this and think about the episode in the comment section below, and if you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I've been Samuel V, aka the XM Reviewer, and I'll see you all as soon as I can.